Good morning, guys. The x is given as a bracket cos t plus log tan t by 2 and y is equal to a sin t. They are in the parametric form. So differentiating with respect to t, because we can see that the common variable there is t. So differentiating with respect to t, dx by dt, because the a is a constant there, so we write it in the front. So which will give us minus sin t plus, when you differentiate log, you get it as 1 by, so which will become 1 by tan t by 2. And when you differentiate tan t by 2, you get secant square t by 2. And when you differentiate t by 2, it is 1 by 2. Okay, so that is what we get. Now, so when you simplify it, you get it as dx by dt is equal to a bracket minus sin t. Now when you simplify it, see, you are getting tan t as sin t by 2 by cos t by 2. So what happens is, when that cos t by 2 goes to the numerator part, and so it becomes cos t by 2 in the numerator with the sin t by 2 the denominator. So we are converting to the sin, tan is being converted to the sin and cos. So this is secant square t by 2, and this 2 comes to the front here. So this is what we have. Now see, one cos, so one cos will get simplified with a secant, so which is equal, because the cos and secant are the reciprocal of one another, so those two will get crossed, and you're left out with the dx by dt will become a minus sin t, and this is becoming, so we are converting to the cos, so which is giving us 1 by 2 sin t by 2, and this is becoming cos t by 2. Okay, so we know that 2 sin t by 2, we know that 2 sin t by 2 and cos t by 2 can be converted to sine of 2 into t by 2, which is nothing but sine t. Okay, so the denominator part is getting converted. So this, we are talking about this part being converted to sine t, so which is giving us dx by dt is equal to a minus sine t plus 1 by sine t. Now when you simplify this, you are getting it as dx by dt is equal to minus sine square. So taking the LCM as sine t, which is giving us sine square t plus 1 minus sine square t plus 1 by sine t. Okay, so which will become a cos square t, because 1 minus sine square t is cos square t, so it is becoming cos square t by sine t. Now see, when you take y is equal to a sine t, y is equal to a sine t. Now when you differentiate with respect to t, so which is giving us dy by dt is equal to a cos t. Okay, so now I want dy by dx. So let me take this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Since I want dy by dx, so dy by dx is nothing but dy by dt by dx by dt. That means it is nothing but 2 divided by 1. So which will give us dy by dx, which is the required thing, a cos t divided by a cos square t by sin t. So the a and a is getting crossed. So here a and a are getting crossed, and 1 cos t and 1 cos t is getting crossed. So we are getting it as sin t by cos t, which is nothing but tan t. Okay, so therefore dy by dx is nothing but, which is the required answer. Okay, thank you.